Hey there! All of you know me as a guy who solves a lot of puzzles. Some of them are quite difficult, but recently I failed to solve a real-life puzzle. Not a difficult one, but very important, and now I'm facing a severe consequences. I need a little bit of your support. I'm not gonna ask for anything big, just be here and watch my videos. I'm not in a mood for solving something difficult, but I found this little guy. The name of the puzzle is HEXA. It was made by Hedgehog puzzles in Czech Republic. And Hedgehog puzzles are well known for their designs of the Hedgehog in a cage puzzle. They do a modern version of a classic puzzle. Similar to this one, it's a classic version, and this is kind of a modern version of the Hedgehog in a cage. There is a Hedgehog, which is bald, he doesn't have any spikes, but the objective is still the same. I have to remove the Hedgehog or the hex from the cage. And the cage, as you can see, looks completely different to a classic version of the puzzle. So it's gonna be quite interesting puzzle to solve. I don't think it will take me a lot of time, but it will be fun. So if you like the HEXA puzzle and you wanna buy it, link is gonna be in a video description. And if you want to see my attempt to solve this puzzle, keep watching the video. So let's save this bold hedgehog or the hexagon. I have to remove it, and I think that the idea will be in finding the correct cell, which is big enough to fit the hedgehog, the hexagon, sorry, or the hex. Let's take a closer look. We have 1, 2, 3 in each row. I don't think this one is big enough. I think, yeah, they are too small to fit the hex inside. So I have to look only on those 3 in each row. That means how many of them I have. Oh, that means I have 27 cells and I have to use one of them to remove the hedgehog. So, okay, let's try some of them. Yeah, and it is difficult to move the hex inside the cage, since all what I can do is use one of my fingers and just like kind of push it from the bottom and rotate it. That's more like a dexterity puzzle. Okay, I see that it is impossible to do it in this cell. Maybe I have to rotate the hex inside a little bit. That feels like the cell is just a little bit smaller than the hex. Okay, like this, I can probably even see that it is sticking out a little bit from here, but that is not enough. You see the hex is much bigger, and I can see that now it is in a wrong position since there's a lot of space around. Maybe I have to rotate it a little bit more, but that is hard to do inside. Since I can do it only with one finger, maybe I can add another one like this, but that is quite difficult. Yeah, it just keeps falling. That's what I'm gonna do. I wanna put it like this. Guess I have to fold it. Oh, yeah! Ooh, it goes inside. But this one is too small. I can push the hex a little bit, but then it is stuck. I can't move it any further. Oh, and it is stuck pretty well. I can't put it back. Okay, so let's take a close look at all these cells. They look exactly the same. Yeah, I think that all of them look exactly the same. Maybe, okay, I'll try this one. It looks a little bit bigger. And I think that the correct orientation of the hex will be like I showed you before. It's supposed to be like in a vertical position, and it is hard to do, but it's good that I can use more than one finger. Like, oh yeah, it goes in, but again I think it is stuck. It is stuck. Okay, maybe I can look at the cells from outside, and that's how I will be able to find which one is bigger. Yeah, they all look the same. This one looks a little bit bigger, but maybe I tried it already. Yeah, it won't go outside. Okay. Yeah, that's difficult to find which one is a little bit bigger. From outside, it is almost impossible to see as well. I think that because of the curve of the whole cage, it is difficult to figure out which one of the cells is bigger. Okay, this one looks a little bit bigger from inside. Let's see if I can put the... Ooh! Done! Okay, I found it. Yeah, that was really tricky. There are like a lot of cells, but all of them look exactly the same. I think that I used this one. Let's see if I can put the hex back. Yeah, that is exactly the cell that I have to use it for removing the hex. Let's see from this side. Yeah, and from this side we can see that it is almost exactly the same. Maybe the difference is just, I don't know, a quarter of the millimeter or something like that. I can stick the hex here, I can stick it here, but only through this one I can put it inside. I spent a little bit of time after solving the puzzle looking at the cells, and I found that actually you can find the correct cell just by looking at the puzzle, since the walls of the cell that you have to use to remove the hex are a little bit thinner than of the rest of the cells. But you have to spend like a lot of time looking at each and every cell and trying to compare it. So it's a great variation of a classic hedgehog in a cage puzzle. If you like it and you want to buy it, link is going to be in a video description. If you enjoyed my video, hit the like button, subscribe, and see you in my next video.